Here's a breakdown of the ESPN story. Up-and-coming Jordan Love stars as Packers defeat Steelers and what it means going forward. ESPN.com. Newspaper key highlights from the game and article. Jordan Love delivered a standout performance in a primetime setting, throwing for 360 yards and 3 touchdowns, with no interceptions. ESPN.com+1. He completed 20 consecutive passes during the game, tying a Packers franchise record, one previously held by Brett Favre, for straight completions in a single game. ESPN.com+3. 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 Love was especially sharp in the second half, where he completed his first 16 attempts after halftime and led Green Bay from a halftime deficit to victory. ESPN.com+2. ESPN.com+2. His top target in this game was tight end Tucker Kraft, who caught 7 passes for 143 yards and 2 touchdowns. ESPN.com+2. ESPN.com+2. The Packers overcame a 16-7 halftime deficit, outscoring the Steelers by a wide margin in the second half to win 35-25. ESPN.com+2. ESPN.com+2. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers, playing for Pittsburgh, threw for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns, but his impact faded as the game progressed. ESPN.com+1. Packers teammates and analysts praised Love's growth and said that he is proving he's not just the heir apparent, but actively demonstrating he can carry the franchise. ESPN.com. Bar chart implications and takeaways. Legitimate emergence as Packers leader. Love has long been viewed as Rodgers' successor. But performances like this one reinforce that he's ready, not just in name, but in production and poise, to be the guy in Green Bay. ESPN.com. Strong second-half resilience. His ability to flip the switch post-halftime shows not only physical skill, but mental toughness. That's a big trait for a quarterback in close games down the stretch. Fantasy/value uptick. With 360 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no turnovers, Love delivered a near-ceiling week. He'll now carry more expectation in fantasy circles. The question is whether he can sustain this consistency. ESPN notes this was one of his best fantasy performances so far. ESPN.com+2. ESPN.com+2. Supporting cast rising too. Kraft's breakout game gives Love a reliable target, making the Packers' passing game more multifaceted. Christian Watson also got involved, returning from injury and adding value. ESPN.com+1. Symbolic victory over Rodgers. This was the first time Rodgers faced Green Bay since leaving. And Love's performance in that context added symbolic weight. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement.